You are now in the black box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka VJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Snake in that puzzle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loke. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Jeter. Gratitude is the attitude. The show is a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow a succession. The constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues. Those are the 7 C's as we navigate throughout those 7 C's. I am the captain of the ship, SPI Easty, a.k.a. VJ Keyway, Mr. 1597 himself. Had to get with this. The title was so interesting. It says, 50 Cent exposes Wack 100 as an informant. I was like, It says, for snitching on Big U, feds got the tapes. I ain't watched none of it. I said, nuck it. It's under 20 minutes long. That's our SNITCHING, and I had to run with it. So with no further ado, let's see what 50 Cent says Hold No 100 has been up to. Oh, my mama.
Some of what you may have done may have helped with the timing. Right, I think you.
What's that?
I think you tipping off Big U. I think that definitely.
I did what?
I think you going online and saying that, and the only reason I'm saying this is that if you ever read any federal indictment,
I did what? I tipped him off.
You tipped him off via
What
online.
did the lady say in the recording I sent you?
Well,
please don't wait.
Please don't tell. But this is why I'm coming to this conclusion.
Seems like everyone just has something up against Wack 100 because 50 Cent went off Wack 100 for snitching on Big U, which reportedly led to his indictment, with even rumors of Wack 100 might being wired up to get rappers. But look, before anybody gets all in their feelings, let's be clear. This ain't me making allegations. I'm just walking you through what the streets are saying. So please spare the messenger.
The YouTube streets, that is.
Now, it all starts with a phone call. According to what Wack 100 admitted himself, he made a very specific and critical phone call, not to Big U, but to Big U's wife, warning him about the federal indictment that was coming for Big U. Wack seemed to know the exact timing of when the feds were going to move in.
After you got the message, you hit up Big U's wife. You said, "Sis, 911. One sec, let me get Solo." And you gave him a heads up.
What I tell him?
You said, "One sec, let me get Solo. He needs to leave. Bad." In caps, all caps. He needs to leave.
I said, "So bad, right?"
Yeah, full bad.
What the 600 said is 4 rolling 60 telling on it.
All right, so Wack, let me ask you.
Oh, so that's what the 4 bad
what you
means.
talking about, you little brain
Let me
nigga?
ask you this,
When
Wack.
Go to talking. Now, I just sent you a clip. Play the clip. You're going to hear the people saying, "Don't say nothing. Don't tell nobody nothing. Don't say."
But your whole ass couldn't help it. Can't hold water. A straight bitch on my mama.
nothing. So which one you want? If he wouldn't have said nothing and y'all found out knew, you would say what? Why you didn't say nothing?
Now hold up. Who outside the system knows that much about a sealed Fed operation? And more importantly, what kind of person makes that kind of warning unless they're informed from the inside? This is the point where 50 reportedly started connecting the dots. And when you really think about it, that rumor about he was wired up starts sounding way less like internet talk and way more like something to take seriously. But the thing is, even before 50 threw his weight in, Suge had already tried to sound the alarm. Suge had reportedly warned Birdman to watch Wack 100 because according to Suge, Wack is the one who is on the Fed's payroll.
I told you I'm doing my movie time. I talked to you and I told you I want you involved in it. But you know, I'm not fucking with that trucker dude. That dude lied every aspect.
Suge warning hits differently when you realize he knew Wack from years in the game. And then this whole Big U situation came up. The 43-count indictment hit like a sledgehammer. RICO charges, extortion, wire fraud, and a whole list of heavy offenses. The feds also mentioned Big U was tied to a 2021 case involving the unaliving of a young musician, RW, but that piece didn't show up anywhere in the full 75-page indictment. Why? Word is, Nevada is handling that part separately. But here's what really got people's attention. The feds were literally pulling Wack 100 own clubhouse rants and podcast clips as part of the evidence in that case.
So it looked good and it sounded good. But if you pull the indictment up, which we have it, it's 75 pages, of what they're actually indicting him on.
Right. I mean,
Nevada's gonna
take that. Okay, so there's a RICO count.
That's when Academics peeped it first. Academics didn't hold back either. In an interview, he told Wack directly he believed he tipped off Big U.
I will say, some of what you may have done may have helped with the timing, right? I think you.
What's that?
I think you tipping off Big U. I think that definitely helped.
I did
with the
what?
timing.
Now here's where it gets even wilder. Wack didn't deny it. He laughed. That's not the type of response you give when your name is being thrown around in a federal situation.
Plus, you're saying certain. I know you spoke to, or you had some information from the fam. Like this is like, you should only know this if you're doing the investigation. But I get it. They told the people.
Now, this isn't the first time folks have allegedly been looking at Wack 100 as a rat. Let's rewind the clock to 2006. Back then, Wack 100 and his brother got pulled over in Texas. Authorities found loaded heat, mags, and more in the car, while both men were convicted felons. This should have been an easy federal case. But somehow, the whole case got dismissed 5 years later in 2011. Not because of bad evidence, not because of a bad search. The motion to suppress was in fact denied. Instead, the case got dropped under something called the interest of justice.
Officer McElroy reporting to duty.
And if you know courtroom lingo, that phrase usually means one thing: cooperation. That alone had people looking funny at Wack. And after that, his access just blew up. Suddenly, he's showing up everywhere, managing big names, dropping exclusive info, speaking like he got eyes and ears in every room. Meanwhile, people close to him started catching charges. But the funny moves didn't stop there. Reports say Wack was caught on a federal wiretap. Yup, a recorded call with a dude named Stutterbox, who's allegedly connected to a much larger case tied to the Main Street Mafia Crips. And what was Wack doing on that call? According to several sources familiar with the paperwork, he wasn't just talking, he was connecting dots. Some folks are even suggesting he was the one helping the feds piece the whole thing together.
60. Hey, what's Stutterbox?
Man, put that on Pyro.
But
That's gonna be another story we gonna talk about later.
What's Stutterbox got to do with something?
I'm talking about that paperwork. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
You saying I'm on paperwork?
Yeah. Bro, am I lying? Put that on Pyro, you not.
Wax on paperwork?
Put that on Pyro, you not.
Put that on 6-0 Wax on paperwork.
6-0 Crip, you on paperwork. Put that on Pyro, you not.
Put that on
you put it on 6-0 on episode 60.
Put that on Pyro that you're not on that case.
Produce it.
Put that on Pyro that you're not on that case.
You know I'm the one got told on,
Put that on Pyro that you didn't make statements.
I ain't on none of them cases.
Put that on Pyro, you didn't make statements.
And this ain't the first time whispers like this circled around him.
He probably all fuzzy and moist on the inside right there. Bussy just thriving. He love that man. All I heard was Stunner voice on the phone. Stunner the only one that could check me. Me and Stunner, we been in the trenches together. So they make the trenches right there, bro. VIP patio, nah, not the trenches.
Remember when he and Birdman were tight? They even ran Cash Money West together. But things changed when Wack began managing Tekashi 6ix9ine. For a man already accused of federal cooperation, linking up with 6ix9ine was career suicide in the streets. In an interview, Wack said Birdman pressed him about the whole situation.
The one that then got on me the most, right, is Birdman. Yeah, I'm a dude to keep it 100. You know, ain't nobody bigger than the politics. That's my brother, and we get on each other. But Birdman, out of everybody, Birdman had got on my ass, like, on me. He told me how dissatisfied he is. He said, I love you, you my brother, I ain't never.
Nah, he told you was a bitch. Oh, my mama, you doing oh shit.
You know that, we done been in the trenches together. But God damn it, just the way I feel.
Now, Birdman didn't go wild or make it public, but people noticed the way he started moving different, kept things distant, and that's all we need to know. But here's where it loops back to 50 Cent. Wack manages The Game, and everybody knows about the history between 50 and The Game. That beef was a mess, and instead of squashing it quietly, Wack started stirring it back up. He went on platforms talking greasy. He'd been straight up calling 50 out, saying wild things like 50's not really from the streets no more, and that he's protected by the industry. He even said 50 gotta check in whenever he lands in LA, basically suggesting that without clearance, 50 ain't safe in the West.
When I came in, I swear it was 50 and like 2 people. He was like 3 or 4 deep. Radio guys, like regular. So when I went over there, I said, yo, check this out. He like, Wack, what's up? I said, man, game in the alley 50 deep. It don't make sense for you to restrict him from coming in, and then you got to come out, and you got 50 out there waiting on you.
Now, Wack wasn't just talking reckless for no reason. There was a whole...
I ain't buying that. I don't give I don't believe that conversation went like that. I've been a part of a fabricated conversation with this whole ass nigga, include 50 Cent, talking about telling him let's get this squabble out the way. He was lying, so I don't believe this one. Oh, my mama. I'm not buying it. 50 don't even carry yourself approachable like that, bro. You come talk to 50 about some game shit, you not saying that. Oh, my mama.
Whole incident he brought up, he said him and his people pulled up to the SLS hotel trying to get at 50 directly.
Right by the Beverly Center. We thought we did. Somebody called us, told he was up there. I got up there. We came in.
How deep were you?
About 15.
15 people.
Yeah, we wasn't that deep.
But when they got there, according to Wack, it looked like a military operation. He claimed 50 had a security team so heavy, it felt like they rolled with Navy SEALs holding machine fire.
Excuses. Man, you ain't never pushed up and pressed nobody that's popping, nobody that's stand down, nobody that's sturdy, bro. You can't name nan name that's formidable that you put some pressure on, little guy.
Firearms. That visual alone had folks online clowning, like, why would he even admit that?
We got up there, we came in, and shit. You had Navy SEALs with him. 2 in all directions.
50 did not start moving no differently that day than he was moving any day before. So whatever day he was talking about happened and they had this conversation, 50 had the same type of security with him, so he wasn't never slipping, slow tard.
It was about 6 of them. Walkies in their ear, vested, strapped to their thigh, bullies.
He lying. He putting extras on it. Oh, my mama, that's not how I be looking, bro. This dude is just a fabricator, fraudulent, fake, phony, foofer, foo-fafi, shout out Deezy, SBGBTV, oh my mama, serving this nigga nightly, daily, oh God.
On them, semis on them, magazine cartridges. I said, yeah, he ain't slipping.
This nigga's a groupie, look at him. Everything a man does just excite him, turns him on. Look how excited and smiley he look, thinking about how another man move. Oh, groupie ass nigga.
Today's not the day.
Nah, 50 move different.
When the big Meech and BMF talk came back into play, Wack had more to say. He went off about 50's portrayal of BMF in the media, said 50 is squeezing BMF dry, like he's milking the whole story for profit.
I think 50 know he helped build BMF up to the magnitude that it's viewed upon in the world today. Mm-hmm. And I think he's already squeezed it for what he's gonna get. I think right now he's trying to burn it down.
Yeah.
So he can't continue anything with it. That's what's coming.
But here's where it gets real strange. While Wack's been all over the place, tossing jabs left and right, 50 been dead silent. No slick Instagram captions, no power memes, no trolling. And for someone who built an entire brand off internet smoke, that silence was loud. That's when the whispers turned into real talk. According to several sources close to the situation, the silence ain't just strategic, it might be survival. Word is, 50 believes Wack is too close to some federal heat. That maybe, just maybe, Wack is trying to bait him into a situation that could get legal fast. And just when the internet started catching on to that theory, the big U indictment drops. That's when all the pieces started looking like they really fit together. Because suddenly, there's this massive federal RICO case, 43 counts deep, naming 18 members of the Rolling 60s. Now guess who wasn't on that list? Wack. But here's the part that got everybody side-eyeing. His voice is reportedly all over the supporting paperwork. This doesn't make a lot of sense because if you're that deep into the convo but not on the indictment, that's when the questions start flying. Then, Wack came through with another bombshell. He claimed that Adam22, founder of No Jumper, also got caught up in the whole RICO case. Now remember, Wack's a regular on the No Jumper platform, so this hit close. Wack called into the show himself and said he'd just gotten off the phone.
Feds want to talk to everybody except Wack. even though Wack came right here on this internet and said Big U is innocent of the murder in 2021 of the young boy in Vegas. He said, however, he said, Big U didn't do it. He said, but he knows who did it. He said it right here, publicly. And the feds ain't want to holler at him. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. East Side.
With his attorney, he was trying to get him down there quick, like he didn't want Adam doing any unnecessary talking. According to him, they came and picked Adam up that same morning and then circled back again.
What's up, man? I just called my attorney. Try to get him down there so Adam don't be doing no telling, bro.
Man, they saying Adam locked up all on the blogs. What's going on?
They came and got him this morning, bro. They doubled back. They came by there. We try and have him out because he's supposed to go live today, right?
But then Wack threw in something else. He admitted he didn't know exactly what the feds were on Adam about, but he was sure they were pressing him about something.
A second, he don't have to, but they own him about something, bro. I don't know what they own him about, but they own him about something. And I don't know if they was trying to get something out of him, but I'm pretty sure come 4 o'clock, he gonna be here. My attorney me. They me that they're gonna definitely have him at 30 at the latest. So he'll be here at 4 o'clock. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a lot to say.
But just when it looked like things were getting wild, Adam22 stepped in and shut the whole thing down. Said flat out he wasn't arrested. He also didn't waste time throwing some shade, saying Wack's got an overactive imagination and made it real clear he's not under investigation and he's not in any trouble for now.
Actually, to be totally real,
what do you mean?
He called me. I told him exactly what the Fed said. I told him, like, don't say anything. And then his way of not saying anything is to call into the news and basically put forth a completely misleading narrative because, you know, he just loves to cause chaos and everything. And from my perspective, okay.
And I bet you that's why Adam was smart enough not to divulge everything the feds communicated to him. And he came out with the plan that him and the feds came up with. The only thing you should announce is that we wanted to cease and desist. And Wack has no idea everything the feds actually talked to Adam about. Oh, my mama.
Okay. Let's go viral. Sure. Post whatever. I don't care.
It did help, though. Right?
Y'all seen my face in here
like,
when that
bump?
nigga Wack was on the phone.
Yeah,
I mean, bro, if I was arrested, I feel like you guys
bro,
would
that
probably
nigga at
know.
home, bro. No way.
An agent of beautiful chaos.
But then he hit us with something that's low-key even more interesting. He admitted that the feds did show up at his place and spoke with his lawyer. According to Adam, the feds really wanted to get their hands on a cease and desist letter they received from Big U about a year ago. Yeah, the one demanding they take down a podcast episode where Loose Cannon supposedly said Big U had prior knowledge about what was going to happen to Nipsey before it actually happened.
That was the only contact I've had was the situation that I described last night, where basically the feds came.
Yeah.
All they wanted to do was drop off the subpoena for the cease and desist. So
where did Wack get the "you were locked up" thing at?
I don't know. He's always just trolling, and then they just ran with it. They made a clip out of it. It is what it is. It's not. There was. I didn't even have communication with anybody in order to turn over anything. And all I want is like one email. So to me, it's like pretty simple, cut and dry thing. You know, it's like my lawyer did tell me like you probably should not antagonize them, which I had no plans on. But
I mean,
that's my one note is.
You come on the internet and announce to the world that your wife lied when they came looking for you. That's antagonizing. FYI.
Do not antagonize the feds.
Adam also made it clear that there's nothing about the letter in the original indictment or criminal complaint. So to him, it's suspicious and really makes them wonder what exactly the feds are looking into when it comes to Big U. That's when the spotlight shifted right back to Wack 100, because he's the one who originally tried to drag Adam into all this mess. But the problem is Wack himself ain't on that indictment either. Yet he knows a lot, and that's when the internet started moving heavily on him. Folks started calling him Rat 100, and the comments weren't holding back at all. One user said Wack is a terrific informant, man of many talents, snitching being one of them. Another said, I never saw a so-called G.
I don't know about many talents, maybe few, and snitching is one of the primary top-tier talents that he possesses. I can't think of many other outside of manipulation and loud speaking on electronic devices. Facts. Oh, my mama.
That know so much about the feds. That's not just jokes, it's years of suspicion boiling over. It's kind of weird that someone with no badge knows exact federal details, right down to who's talking and when. So what's your take? Do you think all these allegations thrown at Wack 100 true? Sound off in the comments. We're checking.
Nah, they ain't got no nut with no whack ass in it.
Don't get caught with your drawers down.
When I'm naked, I lay on my side, I lay on my stomach, I lay on my back.
No Hanes, Calvin Klein, Fruit of the Looms, Mushroom Moon, suited up in the room, waiting to be manipulated, mounted at mall. Madam Mika said, nigga, strip down to your drawers on the set. Must not have heard her correctly, cause cuz bit the pillow laying literally naked. Biggest mouth, bad girls clubhouse, pyro, belly down, booty up, buns out, lucky. She work with the creep and it duct tape. Freaky ass fetish film, one man fuck tape. Wiretap nigga, known to tip the laws off. Nasty on the camera with your motherfucking jaws off.
You be screaming till you pass out. Who knew you did it with your ass out? Talking till you blue in the face. I'm just trying to take dude to the bank, 2 to the face, 2, 2, 3 is a K, and K can't make you a real nigga. I pray for any nigga that deal with you. I shoot the Tommy off the hill, figure wow. It's trying to put you on the menu. I got a pack of drawers I can lend you. Big business what I'm into. I got a pack of drawers I can lend you.
Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down.
When you get caught up, I hope them statements don't get bored up. We them niggas that's wicked, no need to warn us on one. Out lurking looking for a vid. Nigga thinking with his dick, that's an easy lick. Kicking the doors, notorious, it's well known. Talk tough, but only gangsta on a cell phone. Just know the G's gon' get it in on the mission. Before it's done, they ain't leaving a witness. Back out, running the crib like a trap house. Straps out, can't do shit cause you assed out. Could get you lined by an internet diva. Ain't it ironic how my sister named Mika?
Had you on camera, ass up, looking back. Somebody please tell me what kind of gangster is that? Thought you was a real one, but I take that back. You a sus nigga with a team full of rats. Keep losing respect, you can't get back. Know you know some real niggas, but you ain't that. You a certified weirdo, always talking this and that. How you calling niggas out when you the same type of cat? Type of work popped up, and where the fuck you at? No smut on your name, nigga, what the fuck is that? Rock me calling hoes like, don't forget the strap. Waiting in the telly, get his ass cheeks clapped.
Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down.
Whole new meaning when we say you niggas whack now. Weird niggas better check these whole bitches back. How you represent your hood, getting caught with your ass out. You with the industry, I think that nigga really trapped now. And I'ma take the side that I'm supposed to. You on Clubhouse, you should be on Pro Tools. I wouldn't sign to you, all your artists old news. Nigga think you Suge Knight, this ain't the old school. From North Cali to the South, nigga. We hate watching niggas crash out, nigga. You too old to be doing shit for clout, nigga. We ain't with the going out like a clown, nigga. You know you wrong, nigga. How the fuck you get caught without them drawers, nigga? Hella old and exposed like, come on, nigga. Now that big U cosign is gone, nigga.
Wack 100, face all bumpy. Egghead nigga, mama shoulda named you Humpty. I dump thee, nigga, you are nothing. We all know the story, you the draws down, homie. DOE, I do my dirt by my loan. And don't let me catch you in Kentucky. KY Jelly probably all that you want. And I bet you the booty goon that Ray J was floating. I heard you a rat, that's why you like to fuck with him. Fruit booty nigga on Clubhouse, ass up with him. All that pot shit, and that nip shit. It makes sense why you and Cali watching Nip Dick. On Netflix, wanna be tycoon. Heard about that Wack 100, Jeffrey Dahmer Part 2. Draws down your new name, and nigga, oh the irony. Your face look like Warren Fishburne or the butt cheek. It's real rap, all facts over feelings. It's a hit on your name, and you know I'ma kill it. SPI say to get him. You know a nigga Wack, it took 15 minutes just to hop on the track.
Boy, don't get caught with your drawers down.
They telling me it's a nigga laying on the bed.
Nigga in that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch.
My nigga Spotter Low.
Spider Loke, nigga.
Spider Loke.
It's Spider Loke.
Spider Loke.
Spider Loke.
Spider Loke.
Spider Loke, that's my nigga.
Spider Loke.
Spider Loke.
Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Loke, wake and bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke, on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Bud, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nate Bud, on Hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, quit.
Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the Black Box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!